Welcome to another weekly update. For this week, we have the 1,000-mile corridor in Australia for long-distance travel is now open. Major revisions in hardware are to be expected yearly, and we've already been seeing it since the Model S was first released. Well, there's a few signatures out in, let's just cover it. 2012. Signature Model S's were released with their APAC 90 kilowatt maximum supercharging. Beginning of 2013 through the end of 2013, we had up to 120 kilowatt of supercharging, followed by cold weather packages being introduced. 2014 saw the introduction of the autopilot hardware. 2015 saw the introduction of the 90 kilowatt battery pack. I think it was towards the very end there. 2016 we saw both the refreshed Model S, Model X, and also Autopilot 2.0. So what does 2017 have to bring us other than the Model 3? I don't know. We'll find out. It almost thinks like they'd plateaued a little bit coming out with the Autopilot 2.0 hardware, but there's always room for improvement. Who knows? Maybe they will eventually incorporate LiDAR. It doesn't hurt to have one more sensor, does it? Especially when the car's driving itself. Our pal Bjorn found out that the CHAdeMO Adapter is limited to 50 kilowatt regardless of the station's output power. This was a test I wanted to do myself. However, I cannot find a CHAdeMO station so far in the US, anywhere, any city that I've gone to that has a station that is more powerful than 50 kilowatt to test it on. So basically, actually just about every CHAdeMO station I've ever gone to has had an absolute maximum of 44 kilowatt. Some have a maximum of 20. Only one was working, and I don't even think I got anything higher than about 10 due to voltage and amperage limitations on both the car and then the station. So that's good to know. Let's see, Electric GT has decided on using CHAdeMO instead of Superchargers. They have purchased 20 CHAdeMO stations and 20 CHAdeMO to Tesla adapters. Why they chose this over their original plans of getting portable Superchargers? Most likely because the company they get them from is one of their sponsors. So I'm thinking there is a sponsorship opportunity of some sort here. Jason Hughes, our favorite Tesla hacker, has given us a look inside the 100 kilowatt battery pack. And it is in fact at least 100 kilowatt hours. Coming in at a reported 102.4 kilowatt hour of capacity. Now, Jason also made the comment to Tesla, thanking them for at this time giving the at or higher capacity than what the advertised number actually is. The only other battery that is actually rated at or larger than what the advertising is the original 60 kilowatt battery pack, which actually came in at 61 kilowatt hours of actual capacity. And of course, all usable capacity is lower, but actual capacity is very important. The Model 3's logo has been changed. It is no longer the Model 3 with the 3 lines representing the 3. It is now the Model 3 with the number 3, the numeral. Why? I think the number 3 actually looked better, but considering that, at least based on my YouTube statistics, everybody searches and references it as the numeral 3 instead of the 3-line 3, apparently that could have something to do with it. Transition to some self-driving features should definitely, according to Elon, and he used the word definitely, be expected within 6 months. Jason Hughes has also hacked his P85, that nice yellow one, to output 589 horsepower. If you remember the P85 and P85 Pluses, those are, for those that are not quite aware, those are the rear-wheel drive performance version of the Teslas, non-autopilot except for a very few handful, right when the hardware transition was made to autopilot. Had a output power of, I want to say, around 480 horse. Could have been slightly more, but it was definitely less than 500. Tesla cancels a major supply order with German-based SHW Group, not because of the political pressure that was not because of political pressure by the Trump administration, which was the original rumor, but because this supplier did not, let's see, what did I write? Not because of the political pressure, but because the technical standards were not being met by the supplier. Wow, this road is horrible. And thus starts the age squeakies coming from the car. Wow, everything's squeaking today. Apparently the technical standards for a part they were supplying, looks like a brake pump of some sort, weren't being met, so that's it. They lost about $134 million supply contract. The Model X can now be upgraded to biodefense mode. The upgrade is $750. It's currently only available on Model X cars that were ordered from the factory without biodefense mode. I think that was that would have been part of the premium interior package, which would have been an additional, I want to say $3,500. Elon now joins Trump's manufacturing council. Model X deliveries have started in Hong Kong. The Model X is also now certified for sale in Australia. And that is it for this very bumpy weekly update. Holy crap, West Allis. If you ever have a chance to come to Wisconsin, avoid West Allis. It's in Milwaukee County. It's like that black hole you should never go. See you later.